So we have 64 beds here and we're full pretty much every single night. There's definitely need for more shelter beds, also need for more affordable housing. In Toronto currently, market rent is extremely expensive. It's very, very difficult for somebody to rent a place at an affordable price. So for someone who is on social assistance, receiving Ontario Works, you can barely afford a room in the city of Toronto. So it's very difficult to find an affordable place for them to live, which is why the shelters are so full, because there is nowhere else for them to go. We work at probably about a 99% occupancy rate. If a bed frees up at nighttime, it'll be filled up by someone else by the time the morning comes around.
Wow.
New Florence Booth House will definitely have more beds to accommodate more people. The other part about the New Florence Booth House is that it will be accessible. We have a great shelter here, but unfortunately we are not an accessible building at this time. So there's a large demographic of the homeless community that we're not able to connect with because we don't have an elevator, because we don't have handicapped washrooms, and we can't accommodate people with walkers or wheelchairs, even canes. So having a New Florence Booth House, there'll be an entire demographic of the homeless community that will be able to reach that unfortunately we can't right now. There's a lot of challenges with this building. First and foremost is the fact that we're not accessible. The largest dorm has 49 beds. Having 49 women in one dorm can be a very difficult situation. Everybody shares a washroom space, so there's not a lot of place for privacy in this building. We also, in terms of programming, we're unable to run different programs at a time because we don't have the space to accommodate it. So right now, if we're running one program, that's the max that we will run at a time because there's nowhere else for other people who choose not to participate for them to be at that time. So we're really trying to be cautious and being respectful of other people and giving them the quiet space that they need. The other part is we don't have a lot of mental health supports here at Florence Booth House. We don't have a segregated space for a clinic. A lot of psychiatrists would prefer to have their own office space, and everybody here at Florence Booth House, staff-wise, shares something with somebody. Whether it be another person, whether it be with supplies, there's not enough space to accommodate, so we're unable to have mental health supports come in because we don't have the space to accommodate them. New Florence Booth House will have space to accommodate a clinic, which would be amazing, and it's a great opportunity because a lot of our clients don't want to go out to connect with people. We really need people to come in, take the time to build that rapport with the clients, and do that in-house. It's quite difficult to get them to go out to connect with those supports.
That's awesome.
So on average, about 60 to 70% of our clients suffer from some type of mental health, whether it be diagnosed or undiagnosed. Currently, we don't have any mental health supports in the building. New Florence Booth House will allow for a psychiatrist to be in-house so that clients can come and connect with them. Clients don't often want to go out in the community to connect with mental health supports, so having somebody inside that's able to make that connection with them is very important. It'll be under 15 in one dorm, so respecting the fact that they appreciate the connection, the community connection amongst each other, while not completely isolating them. But we'll also have the options of rooms that are more private, specifically for maybe women who've just come in from abusive situations, perhaps victims of trafficking, those who may be in mental health crisis who just need that space on their own. So the New Florence Booth House will be able to provide that. We're a safe haven for a lot of women who come into Florence Booth House. It's about coming in and not just we have the ear for them to someone to listen to and connect with, but then also a safe place to stay. We have staff here 24 hours a day who come in and check on the women regularly if they need any assistance. So there's always somebody, no matter the time of day, whether it be 3 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, there's someone here to talk to. We provide a bed and food and shelter. We provide addiction supports. We provide a nurse who comes in twice a week and does some basic nursing care as well. So we really look at the whole person.
Because they're coming from all walks of life. You don't know where they're coming from and what they have been through or what's going on, and then they're looking for a space. And yes, it's an awesome space. It's a shelter, it's a roof over their head, but at the same time, they still want a little bit of privacy for themselves, just to keep them, they feel more safe. Because when you have a little bit of privacy, you feel a little bit more safe, right?